setting up. I don't know if you guys can hear me today, but if you can hear me, you can just type yes, we can hear you. That would be great. Because we've been suffering to try to get the audio on, but for some reason it was muted. I couldn't figure it out. And I think today I finally got it. I'm trying to get the right line for this, for the outer part of the orange. And it's really tricky. So I don't know if I should add more. Like probably I should do a slice here and probably do a whole one here where we'll just be seeing just the outside of it. Hello, Sir Reader Barrett. Hope I pronounced your name right. I hope you guys can hear me today because I've been suffering trying to put the audio on. If you can hear me, please say yes, we can hear you. Because this is going to be the first time I actually go live with the audio on. My add a slice here because I want to showcase like the orange. This is going to be the half sliced. This is going to be like this slice over here. And now I want to add also another one, whole one in the back here. So we can have a slice, a whole one. And then we can add like leaves on there too. Let me see. For the leaves, maybe right here. Maybe that can be our leaf. And probably two leaves, another one coming out from this side. Like so. Dynamic leaf. So it means this line will have to go down. And that will be our leaf. Then we'll have this other side too. This leaf will go like this. So that's what usually goes through my head when I'm trying to make a composition. I don't want this line to be tangent with this, so I'm gonna put this out a little bit. Now like so. So that can be our leaf. At least one of them. And this can be the other one. so. So now, let me try to add a little bit of details on this slice here, because this is going to be our slice. Yeah, that will be our slice. This is the half, and this is going to be the whole one. So the whole one, what we have to do is we're just going to create the top part of it. So I'll go here and start conjuring out the part. And give it a small stain where it's cut off of the attached on the plant. With some ridges. Like so. And here, I'm gonna add a little bit of juice. Like it's just got cut and spilled some juice out. Maybe one big one, one medium size. And let's add a teeny tiny drop here too. So I guess our composition now is in order. So now I'm gonna have to make the sketch a lot vivid before we start putting the ink. For ink, let me show you guys what I use for ink. I usually use this, the micron pens. I have a whole set of them, and every once in a while I actually work with these. I don't know if you guys can see them. These acrylic pens, but today we're gonna use Ohuhu Markers. So now I'm going to continue making the sketch a lot better to where I want it before I start putting the ink. So this is when I go in now and I define more of the drawing. So I'm gonna start with the middle of this. Let's work from the middle out. So these ones, the way they come when they're reaching here, the center, I want to make them stand out because I want to kind of paint them from in out, half and out, and showing the juiciness of this orange. So I want them rounded. And this is not going to be a realistic orange, but it's just going to be an orange that feels juicy. That's what I'm going for here. That kind of look is what I'm going for. And now, since these ones are from up, these ones are from down, so I want these ones to carve in a little bit here. So you could literally see these, a little bit of the detail of this part. Like that. And of course, when I'm painting, this will be a lot darker, so I can shade it in a I want these ones to be bold, carving out like that to show how juicy it is, because we have these little drops here. And now I'm working from in out. This was a color spill off from the previous page. I drew without putting this in between, and it created this. Let me show you guys the drawing on the previous page. Actually, let me flip through so you guys can see how many drawings we have in here first. This is the color test page. This is another color test page for the acrylics. This was the fast coloring page. So this is a book that I actually have on Amazon. I think I should actually pin it here in case you guys want to grab it. There's this one for beginning of school illustration. There's another coloring. There's another illustration for the strawberry. I'm drawing more of fruit. There's another coloring, a title. So there's going to be title coloring. There's going to be an illustration, an original illustration. This is a normal illustration. And from that, we went to another coloring. And this brings us to today, October 1st. I guess this is going to be our first Inktober drawing. So this was my coloring book that I took to Staples to print out. And instead of printing it out right, they gave me a whole bunch of cardstock in here. So what I do is on the one that is following, I do an original illustration like we're working on this one. And then the next one, we do the coloring. So this is going to be tomorrow's work. We're going to be coloring this page. If you want this book, let me actually pin this book. This is my coloring book. It's on Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and pin it in the comment section. So if anyone wants to take a look, one second. I'm going to go ahead and pin it in the comment section. So I'm going to add the link to it. It's sold on Amazon, so if you're checking it out, you'll just be grabbing it from the usual Amazon store. So pin message. Now you can see it in the comments, in the chat. It's going to be the first comment. With the link pinned on it, you'll go ahead and grab the book. Let me do another flip through real quick so you guys can see. So I went to go print my copy in Staples, and they gave me a whole bunch of cardstock. That's what started this project. So when you open the book, you will start with a color color test page. I created another color test page for my acrylic markers, and this was the first page that I actually colored in with the Ohuhu Markers. So there's going to be a blank page after the first coloring page, and that's where I do the illustration. So this is where I do the first illustration. The second one is the coloring page that I colored in. The third one is going to be an illustration. So I did this. This was the second illustration for the book. And then the next one is going to be a coloring page. So I use Ohuhu Markers to color these ones in. And if you want to check out the book, I just pinned it in the chat section. This is another illustration I did over no. And then the next one, of course, is going to be a coloring page that I colored in with Ohuhu Markers. This is what we're working on today. So let me not forget to put a page in between so I don't mess up tomorrow's work page. So this is the one we're working on today. And I'm just which I am now, just continuing to make the sketch vivid before I go in to add the ink. So on this, we will do some texture design on this, on the outside with the markers, of course. I want it to come out like watercolor kind of. And I'm gonna use Ohuhu Markers. Please like the live. Send me a message to show me you're here. Gamer Airport, I want super chat. Yeah, thank you, Gamer Airport. So I'm gonna work on this leaf a little bit more too. Are you from India? No, I'm not from India. I'm originally African, but I live in the United States now. I live in the East Coast of the US, Massachusetts to be specific. I'm originally born and raised African. So if I give you 20 rupees, would it be worth it? Are you serious? Anything will be worth it. Anything. Any support is really appreciated. Like really, all games aside, any effort is appreciated. Like that would be my first super chat. I've never gotten a super chat before. So that is gonna be the slice part. So this, what you're seeing in here, the purple and the orangish colors were the colors that bled through because I forgot to put a page like this when I was drawing on the previous page. So it looks like now we have our sketch done. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase some of the lines and then I'll start the inking phase. These were the guidelines from outside. These do not bother me because it's going to be painterly, so those will dissolve when I'm painting finally and putting the color. I'll take some of these out. Again, if you'd like to check out the book, it's in the pinned chat. It's the first message on top, and it's gonna have the link to the book on Amazon. It's the Amazon.com, so it's the US market. But if you click on it and you're outside the US, it will also be able to take you to your Amazon. Thank you so much, Gamer Eport. This is my first ever super chat. Oh my god. Wait. I gotta subscribe to your channel. 1 second. I gotta go to your channel. Gamer Import. Oh my gosh, you play Stumble, guys. That's cool. I played that too. I gotta subscribe to your channel right away. I just subscribed. Let me turn on notifications. Oh, we definitely gonna be friends. I'm gonna check your channel out after I drop, but I just subscribed. Thank you so much, bro. I just checked out your channel, definitely subscribed. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some love after I get off here. Thank you for my first. I'll never forget you. So here we go. So now I have all the lines that I want on paper down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in now with a micron. Let me see if this is the size of micron I want. Yeah, this is a good size. It's not too small. It's a 0.5. So now I'm gonna go in and I'll add some ink, and then afterwards we'll go, after the ink dries, we'll go ahead and actually add the colors. So this is why I have to be very careful, because this I cannot erase. Whatever is on paper is going to be on paper. So I'm going to start with this side. I'll start with this slice. And this one I'm going to make it a lot broken because I don't want it pronounced. And this is going to go on this side. So usually when I'm drawing digitally in Procreate, after this would be the coloring page that I would send out in the book after the ink phase of it. And I don't know what I'll do with this project. This project started off because I went to Staples to print out my book, and it was not formatted correctly. So what they did is they gave me a whole bunch of cardstock. And what I do is when I color the page, the next page that is blank, this is like the coloring page. So this is tomorrow's work. But what happens is that page that is blank, I usually do an original illustration in it. If you want to check out the book, please go ahead. I pinned it in the pinned comments. It's called Turtle Shells, Colorful Shells Adult Coloring Book. It's on Amazon. And it's definitely less than $10. So it's inexpensive. And it has 40 images with 2 bonus images from my mandala project. So this is when I have to be a little bit careful, because whatever I put down on paper will not be erased. But I also am not trying to go for a realistic style, so I'm a little loose at the same time. There we go. And these are going to be just little drops of the juice after they cut the orange that dropped out. So I gotta ink these to finish the composition. The pens I use for these are the Micron pens. This is a 0.5. Somebody just dropped in here. His name is Gamer Airport from India, and literally just gave me my first ever super chat. He gave me 40 rupees. That was really a blessing. I'll never forget that, dude. So this is gonna be my first drawing for October too. So I'm gonna name it Inktober 1. I usually start off strong in October, but it's only 1 year that I actually completed all the 40 drawings. I mean, all the 30 drawings. As time goes on, sometimes it's hard to keep up. You know, life happens too. It's like whole year's resolutions. You start off strong in January, and then as the year goes on, alright, so this is gonna carve here. Yeah, that looks good already. Let me try to actually erase some of this pencil work so I can see if my ink work is hitting home. You know what's actually crazy? Sometimes I like going on with the paint or with the markers with this pencil work still in there, because I love pencil work. Just to clear it up a little bit. So this, I don't know if you guys can hear the music and you can hear my voice. If the music is too loud, you can tell me. I'll tone it down a little bit. So since this is our main character, I'm gonna go to him last when I'm more confident with my lines. So I'm gonna go to the orange, the full orange. There we go. I want the style to be a little bit illustration, but at the end too, I want to go into wash a little bit. So that's gonna go over there. where it attaches to the tree. That looks good. If you're new here, please go ahead and support me by subscribing to this channel so you don't miss every time I go live. That would be great. And also you can hit the bell notification so you can know when I upload some work. This is gonna be a whole series starting October. It's part of the October. It's also part of this big book that I'm working on. So now we're gonna go to the main character, the guy in the middle. This is where I have to be very, very careful. So I'm gonna pull these and make these ones in the middle flimsy, because most of those are gonna be actually covered by the marker. I'm gonna use Ohuhu Markers to put the color. So I'm gonna try to make these ones vivid a little bit. And then these a lot thinner. Usually when I draw in Procreate digital drawing, this is easy because you could just change the line weight. Using pen on paper is a little bit different. And this is gonna go over here like this. Hi, somebody just sent me a lemon in the chat. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you for being here. Your time is appreciated, my friend. I'm just gonna go over there like that. Hot, please. Hot, please. Hot. I don't understand. Gonto, what are you trying to say? So that's gonna go over there like that. I have to be very careful with these lines now. And I think I'll go back in with a little bit of pen shading before I go ahead and actually introduce the color. I made a terrible mistake on the previous image where I actually did not put a page like this. So the color spilled on this page. But I will not change it. I'll continue with it. And when I start coloring in, hopefully those will blur away. So this is a line where the orange is sliced. I'll go for that one actually last. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for this outside line. And if you guys draw in Procreate, you know what a pain this is. Because in Procreate, you just go whoop and you hold it and it puts the line in space. Pencil and paper, pen and paper, ink on paper is a different game. So that is gonna, I may go in a little bit with hatching and cross hatching before I put the color to show where I want it to be dark. There we go, that was a success. Let me just do this outside one first. There we go. That looks good. So there we go. So if I was drawing on Procreate, this is where I would end, and this would be the coloring page that I would put in the book. Literally, I would just add a few details here and there, broken lines, and then that would be the coloring page that I would add in the book. But since we're not in Procreate and we're in real paper, we have to go in and erase some lines now. And then afterwards, we're going to introduce the color. Sorry about these, guys. This was a spill from yesterday's drawing. I did not put a page like this in between. And the markers, of course, they are alcohol markers that will bleed through. Hi, I'm Reader Gupta. How are you? Yeah, but I'm not done yet. So what's gonna happen is I'm almost done with the ink work. So I'm just gonna go in and do a little bit of shading, and then after that I'll bring the colors in. I'm gonna use alcohol markers. Let me show you the markers I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use these. These are Ohuhu markers. They're alcohol markers. These are the ones I'm gonna use to put color in there. those can go on the side for now. And let me finish the line mark. Thank you. I'm Rita Gupta. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. So the markers I'm gonna use are a lot painterly, and I'm going for a watercolor look kind of. So I'm gonna go ahead and select my colors for the orange part and for the leaf part. Alright, so let me go ahead and select my colors. Hello. 1 second, guys. I'll be back in a bit. Rita, what happened? I don't know what happened, Rita. What did I do?
You tried an orange.
Do you see this right here? Come see it. Come see it.
Okay.
Look. We're drawing the orange. Now we're going to start bringing in the marker colors to paint the orange here.
Look, I see it here.
Yeah, it's over here too. It's another, there's other people seeing it. There's 3 people watching it. So we're gonna have the we're gonna have to start coloring. You wanna help me pick the colors out? Thank you.
The colors are so heavy.
It's heavy. It's big, heavy. It's a lot of colors in here. Let's see the ones we're looking for. Wait 1 second. So,
I want to help you color, Daddy.
of course, I'm gonna give you a piece of it. So we need a color called YR. Let me see what oranges we're gonna use. YR1, YR2, 3, 4, and Y2.
Yeah, white too.
Yeah.
I found white.
Yeah, so let's look for them. Let's put this color swatch here.
Look, I found white.
Wait, Papi, let me bring this small one out too.
This
Hi, Artist Manish. Chucky, say hi to Artist Manish.
I don't know.
YR3 is saying hi to us.
Daddy, I want to play with this tiny one because the big one is too heavy.
You want the small one? Bye-bye. Papi, say bye-bye to Miss Gupta.
Bye, Miss Gupta.
Bye, Miss Gupta. So we need YR2. We need... let's see what we need. YR4.
Yeah, YR4.
YR4. Y2.
Y2.
We'll try Y3. These are all gonna be oranges, puppy. And let me see if we're gonna take all the YR family. Wait, we're gonna need white.
Is
and YR 100. YR00. You see these ones, Papa? One second. Where is it?
where is it?
Where's YR00?
Yeah,
Maybe let me look.
right over. Where's on that too?
Wait. There's a lot of oranges and reds. Well, we're gonna need green too.
Green
for the
green is right here.
let's choose G550. Wait, don't hit that.
Some gotta not be over here. Some gotta be over here because
G554.
554. 10. I just look like a monster.
It looks like a monster.
Because look at it, I see opening its mouth. And it's so big, see? And it's eating.
G4.
Just kidding, that's not much.
94. Don't move it. Don't move it. Let me put it down. Alright, let's go wash our face first, and then we'll be back on live, okay?
Those are rocks.
Yeah.